Yes, people, welcome back to my channel. What a game! Man City 3, Bayern 0. Could it be 4? Could it be 4? No. Crazy. Very disappointing with Bayern today. But yeah, credit to Manchester City. He's been a better team. Plenty to be talking about. Tuchel is in big trouble. I think Bayern is paying the price that second Nagelsmann. But by the way, my boy, big up to you. What a surprise. Well, for me, it's a surprise, right? I did not expect this.
I mean,
But yeah,
I said a draw. To be honest, I said a draw for this.
I know.
But yeah, I am shocked with this. Obviously, the news came out. Jude Bellingham to Liverpool was off, but I don't know if it's true. But forget Jude
Yeah, I
Bellingham.
know it's crazy. And City might go for another one. Ooh, Suma just saved.
You know what? Maybe sacking Tuchel was a mistake. I thought it was actually sacking Nagelsmann.
Ooh.
I think we
Big
need
up to everyone who's watching, people. Please do a massive favor. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe. Bring the likes up as well. We've got 36 people watching now. Let me know who you support. Leave your thoughts in the live chat. Big up to every single one of you. Ooh, that was a chance for Bayern now.
Sacking Nagelsmann was a mistake.
Let me just quickly bring a little bit closer so everyone can see us better. Oh yeah, we did say second Nagelsmann was a mistake, but
I thought
Tuchel is a bad manager.
I thought Tuchel would be like a master appointment. But then again, Nagelsmann did not deserve to get sacked. If we actually look, he won 8 games straight in the Champions League.
Let me from Hamburg just say in the live chat. Let me bring this one quickly in here. He's saying not replacing Lewandowski, big mistake. Very true, very true. Because they do create a lot of chances, but they just haven't got anyone to score.
By the way, Lemon from Hamburg, have you seen that Jude Bellingham for Liverpool's off? I want to know your thoughts.
We will be talking that after. Let's just concentrate about this game. And as you can see in here on the stats, man, look, Manchester City has been a better team. Yeah, Bayern had a few chances, but you cannot play with basically 2 DMs against top 4 world-class Manchester City midfield, right?
You can say by Champions League.
We will be talking about, obviously, we're going to review the game. But yeah, people, do a massive favor. Please keep bringing the likes up. Don't forget to smash the like on this stream. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Really appreciate the love and support. I cannot thank you guys enough. It's been absolutely amazing, all the love and support. Please make sure you do it and leave your thoughts in the live chat. We'll go through everyone. Can Manchester City win the Champions League? I mean, look, they've got a quality, but I still think Madrid is the favorite. Anyways, we've got 10 minutes to go. Well, 9 minutes to go plus extra time. Bayern in here. Look, I just cannot see Bayern coming back in the second leg. Unfortunately, I cannot see. Foot Fountain, Manchester City, my second favorite team. Manchester City gonna win. I mean, I cannot see Bayern coming back now. But yeah, people, make sure you bring the likes up. Don't forget to like this stream, please. And make sure you share as well. Leave your thoughts in the live chat. We'll go through everyone. Let me know what went wrong with Bayern today. But before we review the game, and a big up to Bernardo Silva. What a footballer. Man of the match today. He absolutely world-class Bayern today. What a play. I mean, how many times I keep saying this week in, week out. Guardiola, what are you doing with Bernardo? Guardiola, why are you putting Bernardo Silva as a left back?
Right. Inter tuned up, by the way.
Inter just scored a second. Wow, that's a shocker. Ooh,
yeah, Lukaku.
Alvarez. Did you see that?
Yeah, Lukaku.
You know, Alvarez, come on, right? Alvarez, come on, already had so much impact. 2 very good shots, 2 very good chances, plus City third goal come from Julian Alvarez. What a player. Look at the difference between Alvarez and Haaland. I'm sorry, but guys, I will never change my mind.
And guess who scored? Lukaku penalty.
Lukaku scored for Inter. Oh, it had to be Lukaku. It had to be Lukaku.
Oh my God. Inter may go through, man. I swear they don't. Oh my God, it's so.
Alvarez in 10 minutes already had more impact than Haaland. I'm not actually joking.
Let's not go too far.
What you mean? Let's not go too far. Haaland score, right? I know he assists as well. But have you seen the amounts of space that Julian Alvarez already created? Look, I'm not taking credit from Haaland. I think the guy is an absolutely machine. But in terms of a footballer, yeah, Julian Alvarez is a much better footballer than Haaland. Julian Alvarez suits Manchester City better than Haaland.
But Haaland,
But yeah, of course, Haaland will always be in there. And credit to him, look, what an assist for Bernardo's goal. What an assist. And always be in the right place as well. Always be in the right place. Sitting on the bench. Where's Muller? Big up to you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Do a massive favor, please, people. Make sure you smash the like. Bring the likes up. Don't forget to bring the likes up. Please, please. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. Yeah, please, please. There's plenty to be talking about. Leave your thoughts in the live chat. I will go through every single one of you. Stones in here. Beautiful. I mean, overall, City has been the better team. Yeah, there was the better team in the first half. Good Bayern in the second half. Good start with a few good chances. But then there you go. Like, the thing is with Bayern, they just create so many chances. Yeah, they still score goals, but I mean, they do miss Lewandowski big time. But look, I don't care what people say. Bernardo Silva, man, what a footballer! What a footballer! And he will probably be leaving Manchester City in a summer. Most likely, he will. What a game. What a performance. That's where Bernardo needs to play. Please, Guardiola, I've begged you and I've keep saying to Pep Guardiola, stop playing Bernardo Silva as a left back. Please, Guardiola, stop playing Bernardo Silva as a left back. Bernardo Silva proved once again tonight where he should be playing and how important he is. He has been City one of the best players in the last few years with Kevin De Bruyne. There's not much from in here. 5 minutes to go. I just cannot see anything happen. And yeah, big up to everyone. People, really appreciate the love and support. If you could bring the likes up, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. We're going to be back tomorrow for Madrid against Chelsea. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the live chat. My brother, are you sleeping? Come on. Everyone wants to hear from you. He's upset. You know why he's upset? Because he's a Liverpool fan, and Abraham Bellingham deal with Liverpool.
yes, I am. I am upset. Yes,
He will be going to Liverpool. Yeah,
I'm not
time to go until the summer. Let's concentrate in here. Corner for Manchester City. My boy Julian Alvarez, the best striker in the world. Man, what a save!
I know.
Summer, what a save! That could have been the fourth goal for Manchester City. What a header by Rodri. By the way, what a strike. What a goal by Rodri.
Rodri.
What a header, but what a save. What a save by Summer. That could have been the fourth goal. Wow. Wow. Another corner is our free kick for Bayern. Man, wow. How is this game not 4-0? Look at the stats as well. You can tell by the stats. Man, that free kick, yeah. Haaland just too strong. I think Haaland had a decent game today, but then when you look the impact that Julian Alvarez has, the way Julian Alvarez breaks between lines and drags players as well, Julian Alvarez is just something special, man. Of course, Haaland is a goal machine. We know that the guy is a monster, but in terms of play, like overall as a player, man, Julian Alvarez, what a footballer. And yeah, people, you can say whatever you want to. I will not be tired talking about Julian Alvarez. What's going on in here? Ooh, Kimmich. But yeah, people, do a massive favor. We're gonna do the match review straight after, but let's not forget to smash the like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please, thank you. On the other game, Inter is beating Benfica 2-0. I'm surprised, yeah, I am. I thought Benfica could have done it better. By the way, I'm not watching the game. I only watched the highlights at half time. But yeah, big up to everyone. Much love to everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. Even the haters who keeps talking about my accent, my looks as well. But I love it. Keep it bringing on the haters. I love it. Right, Bernard in here. What a ball. What a ball, man. What a player. Jack Grealish. Ooh,
It's not
man.
looking good for Bayern.
It
They're out.
does not look good for Bayern, and that say is over.
And the
Unfortunately,
tie,
is over.
guys. We thought it would go.
Unfortunately,
We thought it would go to the second leg. I predicted a 1-1. But
second leg will just be just because they have to play. Unfortunately, I know Bayern is very strong at home, but
unless Man City capitulate, which I
am so disappointed with Bayern tonight.
Bayern have been very. They actually started the game well, and then
they did. I mean, overall, like when you look at like even in the first half, before City score, they was dominated, and then at the beginning of second half, they had enough chances to equalize. But then, yeah, City was taking their chances. City knew how to break them, and that's what City did tonight.
You know who's been brilliant tonight? Ake. I think Ake's been brilliant.
Yeah, Ake's been really good. I think the whole City team's been brilliant. But
Sane,
yeah, City defense been good.
I actually didn't know Sane was that fast. Like he was actually, I thought he was actually. Sane's fast, man. Mane, man, why can't he score? Just score at least one or something. I need some. Even if they score, it won't matter. They don't want to do anything.
Even 3-1, I cannot see. Unfortunately,
because I think we said as well, it needs to Bayern need to keep it low, like a 1-goal lead, or they did the opposite of that. So by and by, you're at the Champions League.
But you would expect more from Bayern. Come on.
Yeah.
Look at this squad, man.
I mean, when the game started, I thought it would be such a good game end to end, and then Man City.
Definitely. Yeah, people, keep leaving your thoughts in the live chat. We will go through straight after the game. Don't forget to bring the likes up, please.
Well, there's 3 minutes extra time, by the way.
Sorry?
3 minutes.
3 minutes, yeah. 3 minutes extra time, people. That say is over. Bayern still trying in here. Listen to get a goal back, crossing the box. Clearly out by Rodri.
They may as well cancel the second leg because that's just literally going to be some. I mean, Man City. I know Man City could pitch it in the Champions League, but they're not going to bottle a 3-0.
Coleman crossing the box, clearly out again, clearly out by two of Manchester City defenders.
Tuchel really disappointing you, man.
Yeah. We're gonna go through there. We're gonna be talking about Bayern lineup that. I completely disagree with his lineup.
Maybe it was a mistake.
And it's his first leg as well, away to City. Why would you play with two DMs in the middle alone against like?
I think man, at least Bayern go a bit of defensive today because of course City going to be the team attacking. But he went 2 versus a midfield of KDB, Gundogan, Grealish, and Silva. Like that's not what I want. And you know, Man City's midfield, man, they're just too good. Combine get a goal back. Here. Okay, clear. The tie is done now, guys. You know, Man City through to semi-finals. Whoever versus between Chelsea.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's almost full time. We got like a minute to go, less than a minute to go now. I just cannot see Bayern get a goal back. Even if they do,
can Bayern get a goal? No,
it's over.
Blow it was now. It's full time, by the way. Done.
Yeah, I'm like 20 seconds. You're 20 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, that's it. Full time. Yeah, full time, people. Well, I already got a match review instead of having the live reaction. But yeah, people. That's it. Let me just quickly stop sharing the screen for now. And yes, right, let me just quickly go like that. Yeah, people, that's it. Full time, Man City 3, Bayern 0. My boy, there's plenty to be talking about. I mean, look, Tuchel, in my opinion, he definitely fell tonight. his lineup. We're gonna go through there. I'm gonna be sharing the lineup, and everyone that is watching, please make sure leave your thoughts in the live chat. Make sure that ask me anything you want to ask me, and but the main thing is ask me about a game, right?
Yeah.
What was your thoughts? What do you think went wrong with Bayer tonight? But yeah, my boy, let's just quickly do the match review. Then we're gonna share the screen. We're gonna go through the key moments, and then we're gonna probably just quickly look ahead. Benfica against Inter, and then at the end, I know you really want to talk about Bellingham. We will be saying something about Bellingham, but let's just concentrate about this game, right?
Yeah.
3-0. The game looked, tight before Rodri. What a strike, by the way,
Yeah.
by Rodri. What a strike!
I think
Rodri.
Rodri is probably one of the best DMs in the world. Probably, I'd say he's the best DM in the Premier League. I think probably Casemiro.
Nah, I still think Casemiro is a better footballer. And you saw my clip that I just posted
Oh
on my
yeah.
Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Busquets is miles ahead of any Rodri Casemiro. That
Well,
is fact.
let's not go
Come on.
too far. Let's not go too far.
Yes.
Rodri,
Look, let's forget. Let's talk about the game. Yeah, what a strike by Rodri in a way. You could tell that City was going to break. They knew how to break Bayern, and every time they was putting too much pressure on Bayern, you could tell that Bayern was shaking with Bernardo. That Bernardo clearly today was man of the match. What a
I
footballer!
think tactically beat Tuchel today. He actually
Yes.
outsmarted him for once, which never really happens. But I blame Tuchel for this. I don't care. He does deserve blame. Why are you starting 2 DMs in a game like this? If it was at home, then okay, fine. Away at the Etihad, you're not going to be in midfield of KDB, Gundogan, Grealish, are you? You see. I blame Tuchel for this. And maybe sacking Nagelsmann was a mistake. We were thinking Tuchel's a good appointment. But maybe because he was brought in to win the Champions League. I think he was brought in to win the Champions League. He wasn't brought in to win. He priorities Champions League, not Bundesliga. And he doesn't. He's pretty much out.
Yeah, I mean, never mind about Bundesliga. They have won 10 times in a row.
They can easily lose that now and they won't care. And another season of going at the Champions League, quarterfinals. And Bayern started the game well, and then I don't think they capitulated. It was just.
And my man, look, let's just quickly, sorry to stopping you, but since they stuck Nagelsmann, right, they got knocked out of the German Cup.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
that was their first defeat in the Champions League, right? Even teams like Barca, Inter, and Paris Saint-Germain could not score a single goal against this Bayern, and Manchester City went to score 3 goals against Bayern.
I thought
Bayern under Tuchel. We're talking about Bayern under Tuchel, right? Like I said, I did not understand why Bayern, like everyone. I feel like when Nagelsmann got sacked by Bayern,
came out of nowhere. Like, that news just came out of nowhere. I thought, okay, I think the game we were doing that game one day, we were doing a game, and then we found out that he got sacked, and that was like, why? He went on a good run in the Champions League, not losing 8, then not losing any. Was good in the Bundesliga, 1 point, 2 points behind Dortmund. So I don't get the sacking. I do blame the board for this because. Why did you sack Nagelsmann? And I feel like if Nagelsmann was here tonight, it would have been much tighter, and I think it would have been something like 2-1 or something. And the mad thing is, Tuchel's now made them go out two cup competitions now. Champions League, let's be honest, Bayern's scoring 4 goals.
Yeah, I cannot see. I mean, look, football is a funny game. Anything can happen, but let's be honest in here. This City has too much quality. Yeah, Bayern has too much quality as well.
That's without conceding as well. And do you see Bayern holding out versus Haaland, Alvarez? No chance. I think this tie is done. So Man City can pretty much go to that semi-final, probably versus Madrid most likely. But you never know, right? Chelsea could just pull a surprise. I don't see it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting now.
Yeah, before we go into a few more details about the game, let me just quickly go in the live chat because, everyone showing Football Ferreira so much love. Really appreciate the love and support. Thank you. And people, don't forget to bring the likes up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Really appreciate the love and support. But yeah, keep smashing the likes up and the subscribe. So yeah, quickly one in here. We have in here saying, where's Haaland? Well, what an assist. What a finish by Haaland, by the way. Bayer, Vamos Tuchel is a plastic. Yeah, Tuchel did fail. We're going to be sharing the screen. We're going to bring Bayer lineup today. You cannot play with two DMs. I actually, just before Rodri scored, I think, I was on Twitter and I tweet and I said, why is Tuchel playing with two DM against four top, very world-class midfielders? You know, if you lose your battle in the midfields, you basically 85%, 95% you lose in the game, and that's what happened to Bayern today. But we're gonna go through that straight after this. And Food Fan 10, big up to you. Hope you're doing well. Let me remember, good to see you again. I haven't seen you for a while, my brother. And he says, not replacing Lewandowski, big mistake. Yeah. We've spoke about that. Like we've said this.
Apparently they want Osimhen. Apparently Osimhen wants Bayern, which honestly, I think I could see that happening. Osimhen to Bayern. But right now, they should have replaced him earlier. It's too late. Like, I don't think they replaced him that much in the last summer. Mane was just a left. I don't think he's a striker. Mane is more of a left wing.
Of course, Mane is not a striker. And yeah, it's been a lot of reports today that apparently, Vitor Osimhen wants to sign for Bayern. Let's see. But yeah, we've said this already, and we have to agree. Lewandowski, look, Bayern creates so many chances. Look, even today, they still had a few chances. Like at the beginning of the second half, they had 3 very good chances. They could have equalized. The game could have been different. And yeah, they're definitely missing. I think they have a great squad. I've said this plenty of times. They a very, very good team that do play good football, but they're not having that piece up front that will guarantee a goal. Look at the difference between City and Bayern. It's like City and Bayern hasn't got Haaland. If Bayern had Haaland, we would be talking about something else different. It's like if Bayern had Lewandowski, we know Lewandowski scored so many goals for Bayern, how good he was for Bayern. And my brother in here says Manchester City, my second favorite Premier League team. Manchester City going to win. They did win 3-0, and I think the tie is over. And Lemmy from Hamburg says, remember Upamecano and Konate was at Leipzig. Konate is clear bet, just saying. Upamecano did make a few mistakes today. One of his mistakes clearly cost one of the City goals. Yeah, I mean, it was just too many mistakes. This Bayern defense today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Konate is better than Upamecano. We got the right one, thank God. But yeah, I agree. They were when they were at Leipzig, they were good. Upamecano, I don't think Upamecano. I mean, Upamecano was poor today, but I do blame Tuchel for this. He did the wrong lineup. We'll dive more into that now, probably. So Tuchel did the wrong lineup. I don't care. He did.
Yeah, I mean, Upamecano made too many mistakes today. I think he's a good defender. He's still young. He's gonna learn from his mistakes. Like, look at the World Cup against England, right? I mean, look, this guy was lucky to not be sent off. He gave easily 2 penalties away. He was basically trying to kill Saka in a World Cup. But yeah, I mean, Upamecano today was shocking. And Sidney says, bye-bye, Bayer, saying, where's Müller?
Yeah, I mean, Müller didn't play today. You can't blame him. I think Müller should have played today, actually. But
I was surprised with the lineup. Like, come on, look, this is what, like I said, we're going to go through the lineup, but I mean, come on, it's like Tuchel. I don't know what Tuchel was smoking today.
I mean, Musiala, I think, is a player I like. He's very good. He's still young. He still needs to improve. That's why I would have gone with experience tonight, but
yeah. Yeah, people, bring the likes up. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave your thoughts in the live chat. Lemmy from Hamburg says, that is the quality of City. Alvarez, Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, Rodri, Silva, Grealish, Haaland, Mahrez, everyone can score. That is facts. Very, very true. I mean, this City squad is just unreal. Like, when you look at Bayern's squad as well, come on. Bayern has a great squad. Yes, Bayern hasn't got Julian Alvarez or Haaland, that's the only piece they miss. But when you look at Bayern's squad, it's an absolutely unbelievable. But yeah, of course, missing that piece is very important. And onto the
Honestly,
ball, big up to you. Hope you're doing well. And he says Champions League with Nagelsmann, played Barca, Inter, Paris Germain, only get 2 goals, 1 game with Tuchel, get 3. Exactly what I've just said, my brother, and went out of the German Cup. Funny stuff. Exactly. I mean, I just do not get. We know that the reason Nagelsmann got sacked was because of his relationship with the players, but in terms of results, I mean, he's crazy. Why are you sacking?
I didn't get that. Most of the players were happy with him. Only 2 weren't. Like, I don't get that sacking, and it's turned out to backfire. It went from a good appointment at that point, and then now out of the DFB Cup, and now they're pretty much out the Champions League. I wonder what's happened. I mean, yeah, I do blame Bayern for this. Bayern board. They Nagelsmann did not deserve the sack. I don't know what people say. He did not deserve it at all.
So yeah, I've gone through everyone in the live chat. If you got anything to ask, please let me know in the live chat. Let me know your thoughts as well. Please let me know your thoughts about the game. And we're going to be sharing the screen now. We're going to go through the key moments, right? What did it went wrong with Bayer? So yeah, wherever you think went wrong with Bayer, please let me know in a live chat, as I'm going to share the screen right now. And don't forget to support the channel. Please make sure you bring the likes up. Please subscribe to the channel. Guys, look, I cannot appreciate all the love and support. Look, I feel like I'm a like immense. Look, it's been like I think 11 months now on YouTube. The way I'm growing, right? I really appreciate the love and support. Even I had a lot of haters, a lot of people, making fun of my accents, my looks as well. But look, at the end of the day, I don't care. I will not stop doing what I love. But yes, please make sure you support the channel, because I put so much work into it. Please make sure you subscribe, smash the poll, let me know who you support. And my boy, let's go into, the key moments of the game, right? Look, the stats said everything. The better team won today. And let's just quickly go through the lineup, because I think this was the key moments. The key moments was in here, right? When you let's look at Bayer first, right?
That was a terrible lineup.
Look at Bayer lineup, right? I mean, we would probably be in here saying something else if Bayer had won or draw, but come on. I'm sure Nagelsmann wouldn't start this lineup, right?
I think Nagelsmann would have started Summer. I agree with that. He would have started Davis, De Ligt, Como, probably Cancelo, depending. Then that he would have probably did different system, because where you could play two in that midfield, 2 DMs versus City side that have a big squad and a dangerous midfield. So I do blame Tuchel. He bottled this game. I don't care. He was the one at fault for this game for me. Not the players made mistakes, but the system was wrong. Nagelsmann would have done something different, and it would have worked. But this
right. So now, my boy, I will basically say what I've said already. Right. My biggest question is, and that was Tuchel's biggest mistake today, was why would you play with 2 DMs in the middle, right, against Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and Rodri? So basically, you're playing with 2 in the middle. Look how many attacking players that is playing in here. Sané, Coman, Gnabry, and Musiala, right? This is all attacking players, right? And you're basically playing with 4 up front. You're leaving 2 alone in the midfield against 4 monsters in a City midfield.
I would have probably gone like 4-3-3 or something, just because then that stability. At least you have 1 defender covering, and then 2 can defend as well, or do some other system. This does not work. It just doesn't. I mean, if you're going to verse Man City as well, it worked versus Barca, worked versus Inter. But a Nagelsmann would have done something way different than this. He would have probably started some players different. I'm
pretty sure. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure if this was Nagelsmann, he would have most likely dropped Sané for Müller. And Muller likes to drop, supporting the midfield. So that's an extra man that you will have to
Yeah,
support the
that's
midfielder.
pretty much three midfielders. You have one.
Yeah. And that is another one that would support a midfielder. Plus, probably Gnabry would have been dropped for Choupo-Moting. But even Gnabry, it doesn't matter,
I
right?
think Choupo-Moting was injured. I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
it doesn't matter, right? Even with Gnabry, still a man up front. But having Muller in there with Kimmich and Gronzeska, right? With Muller, they knew these two guys knew that they would be saved in basically behind Muller. Even with Musiala, Musiala would just go around because Musiala having Sané on one side, Coman on the other side, and Gnabry. Gnabry is not even a number 9. When you look at Gnabry, right, he's not even a number 9. He likes to come in from the left, the right, most of the times from the right. So it's like it did not make any sense for me to start two DMs in the middle against 4 monsters. Like
yeah.
when you look at City midfield, and 85%, 95%, you win football games if you win the battle in the midfield, right? In the middle. And you knew that after that half an hour, even after Rodri scored a goal, you knew that Bayern was really struggling and they was losing their midfield. And Tuchel still didn't bother make any changes at half time
Yeah.
for some
Tuchel
reason.
should have done something at half time, but
You
what?
thought he would because Joan Cancelo, I can't remember who was the other player. There was warming up already, even before half time.
I mean, look, I think he should have probably changed something, but that's when top quality managers come in. They change when something goes wrong. I'm not saying Tuchel's not a top class manager, but he
Well,
didn't.
I think it's too early to say Tuchel is a top class world manager. He's not at a level
No,
like Pep Guardiola, Ancelotti, Mourinho. Come on,
I
Klopp.
mean, he's really like a good manager. I think he done well at Chelsea decently. It's just I don't think he's done brilliant, like to say he's up there. But I think he's a good coach. He's a good coach.
Yeah, look, I think
But
Tuchel is a good manager.
today showed me that he's not always reliable. That's what I would say. He's not always reliable, especially when you had Nagelsmann, who was doing a brilliant job. Let's not lie here. He was doing brilliant. Only 2 points off Dortmund and was in the cup still. We probably would have went through. And they would have made it much tighter, I think, if it was Nagelsmann. So I do blame Bayern Board, like I said, for sacking Nagelsmann for no reason. But it just doesn't make sense.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I just wow. And I'm telling you right now, every Bayer fan is annoying and pissed off. And there was when Bayer sacked Nagelsmann, a lot of Bayer fans did not understand why Bayer sacked Nagelsmann even more now. And I'm telling you right now that all the Bayer fans will be going after the board from Bayer because it just was not in Brennan to sack Nagelsmann. I'm sorry now. Lemmy Frommenberg says Gnabry is not a number 9 exactly what we just said. Bayern had too many lost balls in the midfield. Exactly. Just try to get City with fast players is not enough. Sané, Coman, Grab. Exactly. It's basically what we're saying. Spot on in there. Absolutely agree with you. It's basically what we're trying to say. And that midfield was just all over the place. And there wasn't any connection between the midfield because the midfield was so lost. And the defense fell that. You knew that the defense fell that midfield wasn't working. And Tuchel should have done something. I've got my brother in a live chat. He says, Vamos Lukaku, Bayern need Lukaku. Big up to you, my brother. Lukaku score again tonight. Hope you're doing well. Anyway, really appreciate the love and support. People keep bringing the likes up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. And please make sure you leave your thoughts in a live chat. If you've got anything to ask, make sure you do. But yes, that was for me, I would say, and a lot of people might gonna say, oh, the reason you guys saying that is just because Bayern lost. But yeah, for me, the key moments was Tuchel not start with 3 in the middle, at least with Muller in front of Grozeska and Kimmich, because we know that Nagelsmann would have done that he would have dropped definitely Sané for Thomas Muller. Look, Thomas Muller is not the most skillful player in the world, but come on, his work rate is unreal. The guy is so underrated. I think Thomas Muller is probably one of the most underrated footballers of this generation. People don't realize how important is Thomas Muller.
What did you say? You cut out. What did you say?
I said that people don't know how important is Thomas Muller. He's not the
Oh,
most, skillful player in the world, but he is a very, very important
he
player.
adds protection to the midfield, like you said,
Fact.
and Müller, like you said, he may on paper you think he's not the most Musiala's more skillful on paper, but if you actually look who helps more, I think Müller. But you could still play Musiala and Müller together if you play Müller in the right position, and you could replace Sane for Müller. But this is where I blame Tuchel. Goes back to my point, Nagelsmann. I did think Tuchel was a good appointment, but now I don't know, because I think sacking Nagelsmann was the worst. And if I trust me, if they didn't get Thomas Tuchel and they got someone else, there would have been more outrage at that manager. But they're lucky they got Tuchel. Now there's more outrage by Bayern fans. And now, I don't know, they're at the Champions League. They're putting them in Bundesliga, but they don't care. They want the Champions League, the fans. They don't. But another year, no Champions League, I guess.
Yeah, and from close to win the treble, right? With Nagelsmann, and probably close to maybe lose everything. I mean, how football just changed from the day to the night.
And Bayern fans on TikTok and stuff, we're talking about a treble for Tuchel, yeah. And I actually believed he could do it, and then look what's happened. The treble's off now. The only thing can win is the Bundesliga. Let's be honest here, they're not doing a comeback, so we can write the Champions League off. Bayern.
For sure, I cannot say. Look, football is a funny game. Anything can happen. We've seen miracles before, but I just cannot see Bayern coming back. Not against this Manchester City. It's just too much quality. 3-0 as well. Come on, 3-0 up. Come on, even if they rest Haaland, doesn't matter. Julian Alvarez be there. He probably scored 2 or 3 goals at the Allianz Arena. I mean, it's just crazy. Anyways, my brother in here, Vamos Lukaku, score another goal tonight. Bayern needs Lukaku. Well, Lukaku would probably have scored one of their chances today. And let me from Burr says, Musiala was the only player who created something with the ball at middle. He went off and they get free. I know, I mean, it's just like even his changes as well that we're going to go through, but it's just crazy. But, my man, just a quickly one with this City, right? We know how good is City. We keep saying how good is their squads. They good enough to go and win the Champions League, good enough to go and win the Premier League. It's not a problem. Their squad is good enough to win every competition they are in. But, of course, we've said this. Even Guardiola said we don't care about the Carabao Cup. We don't care about the Premier League. We've won too many times, right? We know the main focus is the Champions League. They have never won the Champions League, and they really want to win the Champions League. But look at the quality of this squad, right? Look at the quality of this midfield.
You know what I'm saying? Man City are my favourites now to win the Champions League. But just after this game, because the way they're playing, and I think they are better than Madrid. Now the mentality comes into it, which we always point out in the Champions League. But we know how good City. If City turn up and Madrid turn up, we know who's winning. Man City. So I've just changed my favourites. Original was Madrid. Now it's Man City after this game because they just showed me that they can turn up in these big stages. They can destroy teams. So my favourites are Man City now. So I change your favourites now.
I will not change my favourite unless Real Madrid gets knocked out. City has a better squad than Real Madrid have. Yeah, of course. We know. I don't think we are silly to say that Madrid has a better squad than Manchester City. But what did it happen last season? And a lot of people is going to say, yeah, but City didn't have Haaland or Julian Alvarez. But it still doesn't matter. Look, Real Madrid has the mentality like Bayern has. But clearly today, Tuchel messed up because what Tuchel has done it today, I don't think Ancelotti will have done it. And we know the difference between a world-class top manager, Carlo Ancelotti and Tuchel. But look,
Still,
can
man,
City beat Real Madrid? Yeah, they can.
he's
I think they
still
have enough quality to beat Madrid.
Tuchel usually beats Pep, and that's what was worrying for fans, which Tuchel always beats Pep. Now, switch, Pep's beat. But I can understand Madrid are still favourites in your eyes because obviously mentality comes into this, but I think Man City are favourites now. But we'll see what happens versus Madrid tomorrow night. I think they're going to dominate Chelsea, if you ask me. But yeah, Man City are my favourites now. That's my chain favourites.
Like I say, my boy, I will never change. Whatever I predict, whatever I say, I will not change from the day to the night. And I thought Bayern would do Manchester City.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that I said that. I said it's going to be a tough game. Two teams with so much quality, but yeah, look, City gone through now.
But then we say that Carlo Ancelotti is better than Tuchel. That's where it comes. That's where the negative comes to me, because if you think Carlo Ancelotti is going to do this, make these mistakes. No, he's too. It's hard, because if the thing, Man City are so good, but at the same time, Carlo Ancelotti can just do something and it changes one thing. It's just the Champions League is so good. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow night. Depending on what happens tomorrow night for me. If Madrid batter Chelsea, but yeah, tomorrow night I think Madrid will batter Chelsea, if you ask
me. Let's talk about. We could be in here all night talking about this Manchester City team, their performance today. But let's talk about one player that I've said this plenty of times. Why is Pep Guardiola doing with Bernardo Silva? Why he keeps dropping Bernardo Silva? Why does he play Bernardo Silva as a left back? Once again, Bernardo Silva proved Pep Guardiola wrong. Playing on his right position where he loves the most, where he feels comfortable as well, and what a performance. Today he was man of the match by far. Bernardo Silva today was man of the match by far. And what a player, what a talent. I mean, this guy is one of the most important players for Manchester City. He always seems to turn up in big games. He has been one of the best players since he joined City. This guy is loved by Manchester City fans, and I think he will probably most likely live in a cinema bar. What a footballer, what a performer. You tell me about Bernardo Silva's performance today.
What can I say? He was brilliant. The whole team was brilliant. But do I see him playing continuously? No. Because Pep, I think he will leave this summer. Bernardo, I think I could see him going to Barca or something like that. Or some other club, because I think Bernardo, he won't play the next game because Pep will play Mahrez, who's a quality player as well. But it just shows that squad there, really. Bernardo gets dropped, they have Mahrez, Grealish gets there, Foden. They have literally the best squad in the world, potentially, you can say. So yeah, I mean, Bernardo was brilliant tonight. What can I say?
What a performance, man. He was everywhere.
Really shocked me as well. I think my player was De Bruyne to really step up, but Bernardo was the one who
stepped up tonight. Yeah.
I mean, people obviously say De Bruyne because of the popularity, but if you actually look at the performance-wise, Bernardo really turned up, and that's what Bernardo and Mahrez are good at. That's the word difficult comes, because Mahrez and Bernardo Silva usually turn up. It's just about. So yeah, I think this is a headache for Pep. Who do you start next leg? I know it's 3-0, but still you would want to show pride in the second leg, get a result. So yeah, I think.
Yeah. Look, overall, I think everyone had a good performance. Even Henderson made a few good saves. Ruben Dias was excellent. Like you mentioned about Ake was just unbelievable.
He's had a brilliant season this season.
He's having a very, very good season. Ake was basically the reason why João Cancelo went to Bayern.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Cancelo was meant to be playing in the Ake role, but guess what? Ake has had a brilliant season, and I think he will continue this.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant player. Remember he was at Bournemouth, man. I remember he was going to be a relegation, then to a Champions League winning side potentially. I'm not saying they will, but a Champions League semi-finalist. Let's be honest, Bayern are getting knocked out now. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Guardiola has this kind of things. He always turn players that we might not like it. We don't see too much on them. He just seems to turn them into world-class players.
But where I think Pep needs to stop tinkering in that sense, because I'm worried for Pep if he tinkers around again in the semi-final. He changes, just say, I don't know, changes the system, and then it costs him. So that's where Pep is gonna. I don't think Pep's gonna do this season. He's learned, hopefully, his lesson. But I don't think that's where I think the negative comes, because if he does do that again, it will cost you. So he can't do that again. Otherwise, it's gonna go against him, especially
Definitely,
versus.
absolutely agree with you. And like we just said, he needs to stop playing Bernardo Silva as a left back because
Yeah.
look, and that midfield today, Goodingham, what a game Goodingham had.
I mean,
Man, the
apparently
amount of chances he had to score today, some of his miss was just unreal. But what a
he's a
player.
free agent this summer. You know.
I know, and I'm really, really hoping Barca can sign Goodingham.
I mean, I'm not sure. I think he might just sign it, but I don't know. You know, there are rumors of him leaving. So yeah, I think if but the most likely team to get him is really Barcelona, because it's that.
Yeah, I absolutely love Goodingham. What a player. But yeah, great performance. Like Rodri was excellent today. Stones, Ruben Diaz, Akanji. In the first half, there was a few times that he was given too many balls away. Basically, like spaces as well. But like, overall, like Haaland, right? You guys know that I will always pick Julian Alvarez over Haaland. But look, Haaland's was key again
But
today.
like,
The pressure that
I
he
mean,
was putting on
you
and
think?
scoring, and what an assist for Bernardo's goal as well.
Yeah, I think if you actually look at the system, it says Stones is playing in the midfield in the number 5 role. I think he was not playing in that. I think he was playing like a centre back. They were gonna go. I think they were going like a 4-4. They were going a 1 DM. So I think Stones was playing as a centre back, but at the same time, like a Valverde role, not the same. Let's see, but he was centre back and a midfielder. Like Valverde plays a midfielder.
Yeah,
And
but remember, when you see the lineup in here, that's not the reality. And when City has the ball, that's where they drop with 3 at the back. When City hasn't got the ball, they go back to 4 at the back. We've seen this plenty of times. But yeah, look, let's just quickly share the screen again. People, do a massive favor. If you got anything to ask, leave your thoughts in the live chat. And also, please don't forget to smash the like on this stream, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're going to give another 5 minutes just quickly, and we'll be back tomorrow for Madrid against Chelsea. But yes, make sure you support the channel, please. Let me know who you support as well. But yeah, my brother, let's just quickly go in here, key moments of the game with the timeline of the game in here, just with basically what we talk about, like just quickly with that strike from Rodri. What a finish, by the way. But look, what a strike. My days, my God. Some pictures of the game from man of the match. As you guys know, we usually do the man of the match, and our man of the match today was clearly Bernardo Silva.
yeah,
I think everyone will agree with man of the match today. And yes, that's some of the pitches. He was unstoppable today. Bernardo Silva was absolutely
what's
brilliant.
most
What a
surprising about this
performance.
result, Bayern actually started the game really well. It was a tight game, to be fair. You thought end to end because both teams are having chances, but then that goal really killed Bayern. Like, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
It doesn't usually happen to a team like Bayern, who don't capitulate normally. But I think it was a tight game. But at the same time, City were causing Bayern problems. Bayern weren't feeling the same. If Nagelsmann was here, I think it would have been 0-0 in the first half, because I think Bayern wouldn't do this. They would do something different. Bayern had chances, but I think City had the better chances and were in control. Let's be honest. City were just giving them little chances, but City were in firm control of the game, and it just was banger by Rodri there, and that was actually a brilliant goal.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, what a strike with his left foot. top right corner. What a finish, by the way. What a finish. And then, yes, I mean, Guardiola was like, how did you score that? But then, what a save in here. You know, Pemecano complete. I mean, like, it was just, Summer made some absolutely crazy saves today. What a goalkeeper, by the way. I know they got Manuel Neuer, who's injured. For me, Manuel Neuer is the best goalkeeper of this generation, but Suma is an excellent goalkeeper, and he proved today he could not
Oh,
really do much.
remember that? I think that summer almost made a mistake. To Haaland, he almost lost
Yeah,
the.
this is where you have to give credit to Haaland. He was putting a lot of pressure today, a lot. I thought Haaland played well, but look, you saw the impact that Bernardo Silva, Julian Alvarez come on. Because when Julian Alvarez come on, he had straight away one very good chance, well, two good chances. He was a City third goal, I think. Yes, City third goal,
But
because that was the Bernardo
you
goal.
know
What a
what?
cross by Haaland.
What helps City is I can see Haaland leaving in the future, but they have Alvarez who can not be Haaland because I think Haaland is better than Alvarez in terms of potentially winning a Ballon d'Or. Oh, I'll be honest, I could see a 3-1 Madrid. I said it already. 3-1 Madrid, by the way, my prediction for that game.
Yeah, I think tomorrow I do believe Madrid will just have too much quality for this Chelsea. But then look, my brother. Oh man, football is just.
But today,
This is why
today
we
we
love
said
the
a draw.
beautiful game.
Today we said a draw, right? And then look what happened, Man City. So you never know, but it's just different. I think it's just different feeling to that game because Madrid actually don't have a manager that will change because Ancelotti is better than Lampard. Let's get that cleared first. He's clear. So yeah, I think that's a different game to this one. So yeah, I think Madrid win 3-1. That's my prediction.
Yeah, I do believe Madrid win. If I have to pick a score, I'll probably say about 3-0 Madrid.
3-0.
Maybe
You think
3-0,
Chelsea will score?
3-1. It depends how the game's going to turn.
Yeah,
Look, Chelsea
but
may go in there and put a world class performance, just
I think
defending
Chelsea will
them.
turn up. I think Chelsea will turn up, but they will just they'll just give one chance away and it'll be 1-0 Madrid. That's Haaland. This guy is too good. Like this
Yeah,
guy.
by the way, just quickly one with Bernardo goal. Credit to Haaland. Yeah, what a play, what a cross, what a header by Bernardo. That small little Portuguese magic scoring a header against Bayern. What a player. But yes, Haaland then got a goal. What a ball by Stones, but then what a ball before that. I thought it was Julian Alvarez, I think. What a ball by Julian Alvarez inside the box. Stones, then Haaland. What a finish. And yeah, the plastic robot is just an unbelievable finish.
Oh, why
What
you call
a
him
finish.
plastic? What the hell?
Because I like to call him plastic. You guys, a lot of people think that I like Haaland, but come on, look. When he was getting slag off at the beginning of the season, I said, how good is Haaland? And I said, I guarantee you, Haaland in the first season for Manchester City is going to score over 35 goals. And I prove everyone wrong. But yeah, look, I prefer, overall as a player, I prefer Julian Alvarez. I think
Yeah.
he's a better footballer. But yeah, Haaland is a better
I
finisher.
think people
Yeah,
will
mate.
think that when you say that, people will think Alvarez is better than Haaland. Apparently, that's what people will think. But as an overall footballer, guys, not saying what better overall footballer Alvarez, but Haaland, he's just a different gravy on 1v1.
Yeah, definitely. And as you can see near the
Yep.
stats as well, was absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, fair play. Look, people, that's it. That was everything from this game, from us as well. That was a full-time City 3 Bayern 0. Don't forget to please make sure you bring the likes up on this stream, please. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be back tomorrow for Madrid against Chelsea. Football Ferreira is the only channel on YouTube that brings the biggest leagues, the biggest games, and always live reactions. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. But yeah, my boy, we've said what we have to say. We got through the key moments and everything. Let me just quickly share the screen with the Benfica Inter. I only watched the highlights at halftime and stuff, and then looks like Inter looks like Inter
Somehow,
just gonna do a 2-0. Even when you see the stats as well.
Inter are somehow in the semi could be in the semi-finals. Not playing well.
I know when you look at his Inter squads, AC Milan, man, how is still 3 Italy clubs in the Champions League? But credit to them, look, fair play. I did not believe I would see 3 Italy clubs in a quarterfinal in the Champions League. But look, here's what it is. Football is a funny game, and anything can happen. But yes, look, Benfica. I did expect more from Benfica, but here's what it is, and not really much to talk about because we did not watch this game, and we'll be watching the highlights maybe tomorrow night after the Madrid. We can go and review this game a little bit better. But look, my boy, that was everything from us today. Just a quickly one, you've been mentioned as a Liverpool fan. I know this is a bit off topic, but people don't forget to smash the poll. I'm going in the poll right now. Clearly, we had so many Manchester City fans. Don't forget to bring the likes up, subscribe to the channel on your way out. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, my boy, just a quickly one, because you did make a small shot today about Bellingham. You was excited. You think Liverpool has the deal done. What's gone wrong?
Paul Joyce has said this, a very reliable Liverpool journalist, never gets anything wrong. Liverpool drawing up a list of alternative targets to Jude Bellingham after deciding that the scale of their summer rebuild procured a move for the English midfielder. Apparently, we don't have any money for it, and we can't spend 100 mil plus on Jude. And I really feel we could get him. And a lot of reports saying we're out of the race. And even Graham Bailey, very reliable, said Liverpool back away from a summer deal for Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid and Man City pushing off a summer deal, but the price tag is saying it will cost around 150 million euros, which was expected. We should
I said in today's football markets, Bellingham will be worth at least 150 million.
But then there are some reports saying that we're still in this race. I don't know what to believe, but sadly, we're out there. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because watch tomorrow. Watch tomorrow say we're going to get him. So it's going to be
what's going to happen. I do believe you might still get Bellingham, but I have to go off. See you soon. Much love. Let me from Hamburg. Thank you always for the love and support. See you soon. Hopefully, I see you tomorrow straight after Madrid and Chelsea. But yeah, people, that was everything from us. If you got any questions, last 30 seconds, let me know in a live chat. But yeah, cannot thank you guys enough for all the love and support. Just do a massive favor. On your way out, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and also keep smashing a like on this stream. God bless every single one of you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Dalival, a big thank you for coming along again.
Yep.
We both was excited for this. Champions League is just something different, right? Yeah. Champions League is just, man, I don't even know how to explain the feeling of a Champions League game.
Yeah, right. Sadly, we're both not in it. You'll probably be in it next season, while we'll be in the Europa League.
Barca will be, because we're going to win La Liga. We won La Liga already, by the way.
And probably next season, we're going to have to do Thursday nights, potentially, with Liverpool. Which I don't know if we're going to do, because I'm not going to watch them. Because I know, but you never know. We're not getting top 4, but yeah. It just, Champions League just feels different than Premier League. It's just like, especially at this stage, the quarterfinals, it gets to the stages where like you're out. So definitely. I'm excited. Tomorrow's all. I'm excited. Madrid, Chelsea. Hopefully Chelsea lose. I'm talking Madrid tomorrow because I want Chelsea to lose. Yeah. So yeah, come on, Madrid.
Anything you want to say to? We still got 7 people watching us.
Yeah, 7 people. There's 7 people here. Can you please subscribe and like to Football Ferreira? It is free. So yeah, make sure you join tomorrow night. Massive. And yeah, whoever stayed here, thank you, because I know it wasn't the greatest game plan to take because Man City absolutely dominated Bayern. We did not expect that. We thought it would be a draw. Our prediction really flopped. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you guys like and subscribe. It's free, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Thank you, my boy, for coming along once again. Much love to you and everyone. Guys, cannot thank everyone enough. Thank you so much for the love and support. See you guys tomorrow night for Real Madrid and Chelsea. Live reaction, match review, live in here with Football Ferreira and also Dalival. Thank you. I'll see you guys very, very, very soon. God bless you. Have a good night. Vamos, remember always, vamos. Muchas gracias.